Travis Kelce and Andy Reid had an unexpected interaction in the Kansas City Chiefs' Super Bowl win over the San Francisco 49ers. The perennial All-Pro tight end screamed and shoved his legendary head coach in a mid-game moment of madness. Kelce has apologized to his head coach and he won't face strict consequences for his actions. According to Andy Reid, Kelce told him, "Sorry for that." That ended speculation about lingering beef between two of the most essential pieces of the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty. They even took a picture together during the night party celebration to show that there was no beef between them. Furthermore, it's important to note that the screaming and shoving incident wasn't the first of the season between the pair. During a Christmas Day game against the Las Vegas Raiders, Kelce spiked his helmet on the sideline and Reid grabbed the helmet and refused to give it back. Aside from the screaming and shoving incident, Travis Kelce had a decent showing in Super Bowl 2024. Kelce didn't get off to the best of starts as the iconic tight end was restricted to just one catch on one target for 1 yard in the first half. However, he picked up his pace and significantly contributed to his team's comeback in the second half of the game. Kelce made a pivotal play late in the game when he shook off Fred Warner and racked up 22 yards to give Harrison Butker a short field goal attempt to tie the fixture. Kelce finished the matchup with 9 receptions on 10 targets for 93 yards, winning the 3rd Super Bowl of his illustrious career. Travis Kelce had a down year in the 2023-24 season compared to previous years. The Chiefs' great amassed his fewest receiving yards since 2015 and his fewest touchdowns since 2019. He also missed 2 games for the first time in his career. Kelce ended the season with a stat line of 121 receptions, 984 receiving yards, and 5 touchdowns in 15 games. He also missed earning an All-Pro selection for the first time since 2015. Travis Kelce's star power has long been known to sports fans. But the rest of the world has caught up since the start of his relationship with the pop icon Taylor Swift. And this pairing actually makes perfect sense, so much so that The Guardian has broken down a couple of big reasons why. It's not just that Kelce's play at the tight end position for the Kansas City Chiefs has earned him 4 coveted first-team Associated Press All-Pro selections and positioned him to pursue a 3rd NFL championship in Sunday's Super Bowl. Those laurels established Kelce as a superstar in his own right in the most powerful U.S. sports league, and they vaulted him to a level of fame and fortune independent from his association with Swift, who is 34, like him. Yet what has also apparently been key for Kelce in his courtship of Swift are his political beliefs. They are more progressive than those held by nearly every other prominent white American professional athlete and therefore line up comfortably with those of the singer and most of the so-called Swifties who support her. One of his more notable political expressions came exactly 6 years before Swift attended her first Chiefs game in support of him. On that afternoon of September 24, 2017, Kelce followed Colin Kaepernick's lead and took a knee during the pregame national anthem ceremony in support of teammates who were protesting racist police brutality, which in the U.S. disproportionately afflicts black people. Within the fraternity of NFL players, that sign of support for the Black Lives Matter movement makes sense. More than half of the league's athletes are black, including Patrick Mahomes, from whom Kelce has caught a total of more than 700 passes and 70 touchdowns heading into Sunday's title showdown with the San Francisco 49ers. However, that didn't stop Donald Trump, the president at the time, from leading Republicans' demands for NFL teams to cut any players who protest by kneeling. Kelce has used a handful of occasions since then to show his willingness to take stands, even if it means placing himself in the crosshairs of the U.S.'s political right. Just weeks after American conservatives mounted a boycott against Bud Light because it published an advertisement featuring transgender social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney, Kelce agreed to appear in a commercial for the beer maker. Meanwhile, the Cleveland, Ohio native has also advocated for Americans to be vaccinated against the flu and COVID-19 viruses, including in a commercial campaign for the pharmaceutical company Pfizer that began around the same time as his relationship with Swift.